Now, when we see big financial institutions coming to reiterate buy ratings onto NEO and give it a good price target, I mean, it makes us as investors to be really excited about where NEO could be headed in the near future. I mean, just today we got to see JP Morgan coming and reissuing a buy rating onto NEO with a price target of $8. This is something that is pretty exciting looking at where NEO is currently trading at the moment, because according to JP Morgan, NEO should be trading at $8 per stock based on the current fundamentals, based on what they see onto NEO at this very moment. I mean, when I saw this, I was very excited because some of these big financial institutions, in January, they came in and they were bearish onto NEO, which is part of the reason why we are here in terms of the share price. But right now, seeing them becoming more bullish, I must say it makes me to be really excited as the new investor, because not only are we the ones that are seeing the future as retail investors onto NEO, but also big financial institutions are once again bullish and see the future that lies within this NEO stock. I mean, without even looking at ONVO, NEO models have been selling well on average on a month to month since May. I mean, we've been getting over 20,000 on a month to month when you look into the NEO models, or when you look into the number of sales that NEO is generating on a month to month, which is something that is, like I say, pretty exciting, pretty amazing, because it has been the 4 months in a row seeing NEO delivering over 20,000 deliveries. And as a new investor, this makes me to be really excited. This makes me to, of course, wonder the kind of a company NEO is becoming. I mean, next year around the same time, the very same NEO you are seeing, or the very same NEO we are talking about, could be having a total of over 40,000 deliveries. And this is for both NEO and ONVO. And ONVO, you know that it's the NEO sub-brand. So 40,000 from NEO and their sub-brand, it's what we might be seeing. And this time next year, there will also be a sub-brand called Firefly, which it is safe that 10,000 also can come from that brand, because that one is for the lower income earners. It can be afforded by almost anyone, and therefore even that model will generate some good sales, or bring in some good sales for NEO, which is something that we look forward to. So I'm happy, I'm excited about this. I mean, I just thought I give you this quick updates. I'm happy about the fact that big financial institutions are becoming more bullish onto NEO. Yesterday we were talking about Morgan Stanley being pretty optimistic when they look at their ONVO sales, or the kind of sales that NEO could generate by their ONVO sub-brand, which, I mean, all this good news just mean one thing, and that is this $5 that we are seeing onto NEO in terms of the share price might be a very good opportunity for me and you to scoop more shares, to increase our holdings, because it is just the beginning of great things that we're going to see next year. Delivery wise, NEO might be selling so good numbers next year in a way that by Q4, as I've already been predicting, we get to profitability. And I tell you, once we get to that, I think it's lights out for this stock, right? Because the reason why the share price of NEO is this low is because, well, some of the investors are saying NEO, it's going to take a long time until it gets to profitability. And if we get to achieve, or if NEO can achieve that next year, they would have proven so many analysts wrong. They would have proven so many retail investors wrong, because they would have gotten profitability much faster than what many people expected, which that in itself is very bullish. It's extremely bullish for NEO, or for the NEO stock, which now might be the good time to jump in the stock. Now might be the good time to increase your holdings. And of course, these are just my opinions. What you do is up to you. But what I'm doing, like what I did this week, I increase my holdings because I know where NEO is going. I know where NEO is headed. When a lot of people were complaining when NEO was trading at $3.60, I was doing, or myself and other investors, we were doing the opposite, and that is we're loading the boat, piling more, because we knew that one way or the other, Neo is a company that is just set for greatness, and Envoy is going to be a success. Firefly is going to be a success. Neo, it is a success, and therefore this will make or take Neo to profitability. So I'm happy. I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. JP Morgan gave a price target of $8. Looking at where Neo is at, and that is around $5, you and me can agree that it's a bargain. Where we could see Neo at the end of this year in terms of the share price, I think it's either we get double digits or it should be closer to double digits, because analysts, investors see the potential, see what Neo is doing, see where Neo could be in the future, and therefore it deserves more, because how the market is valuing Neo, giving it a 11 billion market cap, I don't think you and me can agree that it is undervalued. I mean, every quarter, like Q2, Neo generated total revenues of $2.4 billion. This quarter, we could see Neo generating $2.6 billion, and giving this kind of a stock a market cap of $11 billion, you and me can definitely agree that it is quite undervalued, because PS ratio for Neo is just around 1, and that you and me can agree that it's quite low, because PS ratio, I think for Tesla it's 8, and if Neo is to be valued the same way that Tesla is being valued, you and me can agree that $5 per stock, 11 billion market cap, it is quite low for Neo, which makes it to be one of the stocks that are so attractive when we look into the share price, which is why this share price that we're seeing into this stock, it's an opportunity for me and you to scoop more shares, to load the boat, because blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering will definitely be rewarded. Otherwise, do your own due diligence so that at least you're comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. The Neo stock price is quite volatile, and therefore you need to make sure that you do your own due diligence so that at least you're comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. That's all from me, and God bless you all.